fight fans, here we go. SparStar Promotions is proud to present the rerounds of mixed martial arts in the super lightweight division. This bout is sponsored in part by CPI, Cellular Performance Institute, and MMACageCanvas.com. Introducing our referee in charge of this bout, George Gallegos. And now, introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing black trunks. He is hailing out of Long Beach, California. He weighed in 163 pounds. His record, no wins, 3 losses with 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Juan Street Fighter Vargas. His opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing gray trunks. He is training out of the Den Training Center in Yorba Linda by way of Paramount. He weighed in 163 pounds. His record, no wins with 2 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mauricio Hernandez. All right, fans, here we go. The rerounds of mixed martial arts in the super lightweight division.
Hi, everybody. We get to the action right now, and we thank you for joining us here at SparStar. We're in on what could be a takedown, John.
Yeah, one in the blue corner and Mauricio in the red. Mauricio gets the takedown, but right into a guillotine. It's an arm-in guillotine, and it looks like
Traditionally tougher to finish, correct?
yes, and definitely you don't want to be flat on your back while you're trying to finish. It looks like Mauricio able to get to the opposite side with his body, which is definitely the side that you want to be on to defend that. And right away, Juan just abandoned ship, and he's going over onto this leg, this north leg. I'm not sure what he's looking for, but he's given up position from it.
He does have a knee in where it could provide him some solace. However, he is losing that because Mauricio is pretty insistent on trying to get this this side control now, maybe going to mount. Here's the hard part. They started in an awkward position. When you're trying to get that crossbody off of that guillotine, sometimes you get put in weird situations where you're almost reversed in the position now.
Yeah, it's a good call because Mauricio now trying to finish his own arm in guillotine. Let's see if Juan is able to defend it as well as Mauricio did.
And just to let you guys know, we are at 3 3-minute rounds on this. So if it does feel a little bit longer, that is why in this particular case. So from here, they do have a little bit more time to work in this round. And yes, you're noticing it's not a perfect fit for a guillotine, but it is a little bit of control and it is stopping the wrestling of Juan in this particular case.
Yeah, and I like Juan there switching to that double leg blade, connecting the hands underneath the hips. This is a much higher percentage takedown position, but then disconnects the hands. He's going to allow Mauricio to put his hips into this guillotine standing.
And against the cage is what's giving him that little bit of extra John Jones finish. Is he going to be able to pull it off? Our referee's looking very closely, and he does get the tap. Well done. And congratulations to Mauricio for his very first win in MMA. My man stuck with it. He was in that position, had enough time to scout it out, and maybe picked up some intel when he was able to reverse the position, get to that guillotine, and finish with style. That is a very difficult thing to do in that position. But use the cage positioning, use the intel that he had, and was able to get what I believe is going to be a very fun clip for him to see a little bit later tonight.
Yeah, definitely. That arm-in can be a bit tricky to finish the arm-in guillotine, but it does offer more control, arguably, and less opportunities for your opponent to escape, and then placing him strategically so that way his opponent was up against the cage, as you said. Yeah, it doesn't really give you a lot of space or angles to get out of that guillotine, so well done.
Well, it's also interesting because it didn't even have to hip up, and I think we're going to look at this clip in a few seconds here. When that comes in, you're going to see, look, it starts off with him being in that position.
Yep.
He's working toward that cage.
To the body lock. This is nice.
Now again, it kind of compounds your opponent. They kind of collapse. When he gets the chance, he's lifting him up, and those hips aren't even fully done. Like, it's just beautifully executed here, where this man literally could probably do more, but just goes, this is all you need. And at this point, Juan says, I do have to concede this position to you. And yeah, I mean, listen, guys, those guillotines, no joke, really difficult to get out of in really tough spots. But I think it shows the amount of work that Mauricio and his team have been putting into their camp, into their work, into their jiu-jitsu. And it was a well played game by Mauricio here tonight. And listen, really fun to watch.
Yeah, and comes out with the victory in round number 1. It's we've had a bunch of fights so far,
yes,
and only one of them has gone out of round 1, I think, even, right? One of them's on the distance, but it's the only one out of round 1. So here we're going to go over to the official announcement on this one.
And I believe we'll hear from him in just a second as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 1, referee in charge, George Gallegos, stops the contest due to a submission tap out from a standing guillotine. Our winner, the red corner, Mauricio Hernandez.
That's right, fight fans. Mauricio Hernandez, brother, dominating, getting that choke, putting it deep, sucking it down, making him tap out. How do you feel?
Amazing, amazing. I mean, I predicted a second round submission. I didn't think it'd finish in the first half fast. I'm still pumped and ready to go right now, so it's a little tough to be over.
And also training with the great camp, the den in the house. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, best cardio there, you know. All thanks to my coach. I was worried about that choke. I wasn't sure if it was there, but you know, you trust your corner. Ben Jones is the best at it. You just hear the voice and follow it, and it leads you to victory.
That is so true. A great coach over there, Ben Jones in the house. Once again, what's next? Who's next?
Back to the gym. Whenever a coach sends me out, we're just killer dogs. We'll go out there and do it.
All right, fight fan, once again, make some noise for Mauricio Hernandez.
It's one of the best answers you could give, honestly. Hey, when are you going to get back there? I don't know, whenever coach tells me. Oh, okay. How'd you finish that choke? I don't know. Coach told me to just keep doing it, and I did it. Like,